Hey everyone, wanted to do a quick video and go over a few things, some of the updates to the IPASA YouTube channel, the site, so on and so forth. And then I'm also going to be answering a few questions regarding boxes, sizes, why I have so many, stuff like that. Those are some of the more common questions I've got in the last couple weeks. So I wanted to throw it out there and give you guys some answers regarding boxes. I know I have one video about boxes, but this one will go a little bit more into detail on like how to know what sizes to get, how many should I get, so on and so forth, and go into detail on why. So just want to start out and share my screen here, some of the updates to the channel and so on and so forth. So if you're on the channel, you'll probably see this new button. It's called join. There's a few different tiers. We finally hit a certain amount of views and subscribers to be able to be a partner with YouTube. So I set up a few tiers. If you guys want to support the channel, I really appreciate it. There are some perks that are going to be worth your while to joining. So the ultimate IPASA member is the top tier. We're going to do a lot of fun things in that if you're a part of it. So I'm thinking of doing weekly, maybe on Saturday if it's most convenient for everybody. It'll also be recorded, but doing some live, live Q&A. You guys can pop in if you're free and ask questions and, be able to ask questions, hear questions from other people looking to open stores, stuff like that. I think that'd be really fun. I'll be here in the store when we do it. So it'd be, if you have any questions regarding my store, stuff like that, we'll be able to do it all live. So I think that'd be really fun and, just kind of do Q&A on the fly. I think it'd be a good time. With the ultimate membership, you also get access to, more exclusive content. I'll probably, with the membership section, I'll be able to have longer videos. So with that tier, I'm able to do like up to an hour long video. So I can get a lot more detailed with, the each topic of discussion. I'll also upload any of the webinars that we're doing. So if you guys haven't seen that, show you. We did our first one regarding picking a location and lease negotiation. I think it went great, got a lot of good feedback. It did go an hour and a half, so there's a lot of details into that one. This was the first one. We did it actually yesterday on the 27th. So I have it scheduled again. If anyone's interested, you'll be able to see that here and sign up for it. The next one coming up next week is we're going to talk about in-store mailboxes and virtual mailboxes, everything you need to have to, make sure you're legally operating those correctly and all the paperwork that your customers have to sign, stuff like that. Everything you'll need to know about mailboxes is going to be in that webinar, and I have a pretty fun slideshow for it. So feel free to ask anyone that was in the last one. I got pretty crazy with the, the memes and the GIFs and all that stuff. GIFs, I don't know what it is, but I think it's fun. If you're interested in joining, you're free. If you're not free, you can still sign up. I'll send you the recording right after. So that's some of those. If you're, part of the YouTube membership, I am going to be uploading the recordings of these into the, the members only section. So if you're interested in hearing those and hearing some of the questions that other potential store owners are asking about for each subject, every time we do them, they'll be uploaded the same day, so you can, watch those recordings at your leisure. So that's everything for that. But yeah, feel free to go on the page, check this out. It helps a lot if you guys are able to support the channel. I appreciate it. It's amazing how fast it's grown, and if there's anything I could do better, please let me know. I'm trying to help you guys out as well. So I appreciate you guys for all the support. Yeah, you can see here we're at 845 subscribers, which is bananas. So maybe one day we'll hit the 100,000 mark. I get one of those cool YouTube plaques. That's my goal. So long way away. But anyways, just wanted to show you guys those updates. And if you're interested in joining the the membership section of the channel, you'll get a lot more exclusive content, so on and so forth. So feel free to check that out. And yeah, that's about it. So let's get into the boxes, and I'm going to show you guys some info. So basically, when I was starting my store, I didn't have, a YouTube channel to check out and, get to see all this information. So I'm glad I was able to guinea pig for you guys. Things are going well with my store. We're still a long way away from hitting the projections that you've probably seen in the video or the spreadsheet that I sell. But we're on our way, and December was really good to us. If you're interested in seeing the actual breakdown of everything, it is in the ebook. If you haven't watched any of my more recent videos, I did have to put it in the ebook so I could have my disclaimer on the top and make sure that everyone's reading that. So it recently just added all of the breakdowns of my store for months 1 and 2. I'm working on month 3 right now. Should have that by the end of this week. And then I think the really fun month will be month 4. So sometime at the end of January, I'll be able to add December 15th through January 15th. And it'll be really cool to see the difference in, really how much came through the store for those holiday shipping. So it was definitely 8 to 10 times more busy in the store. I wish it was like that year round. Obviously, there'd be a lot more pack and ship store if it was like that year round. But yeah, definitely good to us, and got the word out a lot better that we're here. And even just this week so far, we've been a lot busier as well than the typical, say, like November. So super cool. But let's dive back into the boxes. Sorry, straight away. Like I said, I didn't have, really any guidance when I was opening my store. Glad I was able to guinea pig and that things are working out. But essentially, I've worked with Uline a few times in the past, and just kind of popped open their catalog, and I knew they sold boxes. So, luckily, in the front of the catalog, there was this section where it's their best selling boxes. So that's what I went off of. I pretty much bought the minimum of every size that you'll see here, and it does give you a really wide spread of different sizes, so on and so forth. I've only purchased maybe 4 or 5 other sizes since then, and it really, you're just missing like sizes that are longer and more narrow. So like for shipping picture frames, stuff like that, we do ship those fairly often. So I did have to buy those separately. The 20 by 14 by 6 is pretty good for those, but to get something even like 2 inches is nice for those photo shipping, stuff like that. So that's what I did. Just wanted to show you guys this list. You should be able to just Google, Uline best selling boxes, and it'll bring you right to this page that I'm on. And if you're looking to work with Uline, I do love them. I think their boxes are great, and you do have to order. You can see you do have to order 25 of each, but you also see how cheap the boxes really are, and your markups. For these smaller size boxes, I'm only charging like $2.50 to $3 for. The larger ones down here, when we get in the dollar, high $1, low $2 range, we're closer to $8 to $10. So your markups are great. Like 5 times is what I go for, and really good margins for the store. You just have to, thankfully they don't go bad. They're not perishable by any means, so it doesn't hurt to get too many sizes and have that variety. I've definitely have sold one of every size by now, so it's nice to have all the different sizes. If you're able to really get something into the perfect size box, it's going to save the customers a ton of money, ton of money on shipping. What I mean by that is, if you're unfamiliar with how the pricing works, basically every size box has what they call a dim weight, and that essentially is like that box's flat rate weight. So, for example, there's one sitting in front of me. This is a 12 by 6 by 6. This box's dim weight is probably like 5 pounds. It's not very big, but you could fill this box to 5 pounds and it'll be the same price as 5 pounds or less. So if you put less than a pound in here, it's going to be the same price as if it's 5 pounds. And that's kind of how dim weight works. So every box with each carrier, they have a set dim weight. And ideally, if you can get it in the perfect size box, that dim weight's going to be a little bit lower than a larger box. So it helps a lot to cut costs for your customers and to have the variety of sizes to be able to get them the most competitive price on shipping things. If you're only to purchase like 10 sizes, and you have something that's this big going into a box that's the best size you could fit it in is could fit 4 of them, it's going to really deter customers away from your store, and they're going to see that your price to send that is just kind of crazy. So I think it's working well to have so many sizes. I have good rates. You could see here, not in my email, but we're at 13 reviews so far, 5-star, all 5 stars, which is amazing. But a lot of people are saying, go to shipping supply store, we box it up for you, nice add-on, and very fair pricing, which I like to see. Um, my margins, I'm at 48 to 50% margins on almost everything now. And if you haven't watched my other videos, that was kind of the game plan to begin with. Was since I had no rent payments until February, I started out at 35%, and I've just been kind of creeping them up ever since. So it helps when we joined Package Hub, and you get a little bit better rates there. And but realistically, the customers haven't noticed much of a difference. And now we're at solid margins on the actual label. So um yeah, things have been good, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. I get a ton of questions on like what sizes do you have. So I actually literally got the minimum of every size on this list. So, even this expensive one, they are $10. I sold 5 of these already. So, they are $10, but I charge like I think I charge like 20 for these. So, I don't want to charge like $40 for a box. So some of the higher price ones, it's not 5-time markups for me. I'm trying to keep it competitive prices. Um, I'm saying I try to keep the box prices as competitive as possible, and I think it shows with my pricing and all the reviews and stuff like that. And we have the ability to continue to raise the rates a little bit, but you don't want to open your store and have your box prices and your shipping prices be outrageously high. You're going to really, keep people away from your store if you go that route. So just wanted to show you guys that. And if you want to check this link out, yeah, just Google, best selling boxes Uline. It'll bring you right to this page and you can check it all out. If you don't want to use Uline, you could still use this as a reference of like what size boxes will work best for your store. And, you'll be sure to sell a lot of these. So feel free to just use this as a reference, and you can still, get all those size boxes anywhere else. Reason I got so many is really just this list. There's a lot of sizes on this list. I wanted to have that good variety. And again, having that variety keeps the cost down to the customer. So it made sense to me, and it helps a lot with getting good reviews and getting that customer retention. We're seeing it every day now where I see the same people, 2, 3 times a week. So it's really nice to get that customer attention. You get a couple new customers every day, and then it just keeps building and building and building until you're at that point where your store is making $500,000 a year. So I'm doing all this on the fly. I'm hoping it helps you guys. If you have any questions about the boxes or anything to do with boxes or anything with that new YouTube channel stuff, feel free to email me. It's postalprospackandship@gmail.com, or leave a comment. I'm trying to be quick about answering those. Sometimes they don't send me the notification, so sorry if I'm late getting back to you, but I do always go back in and check every once in a while to see what comments are there. YouTube is also really bad at telling me when there's a reply to my comment, so I truly apologize. There's a huge list of replies, extra replies I need to go in and answer, so I'm hoping I can knock that out tonight. But thank you, everyone. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or comment. Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like me to do a video on, and I'll try to knock that out as soon as possible. So thank you, guys. Have a good rest of the week, and if I don't make another video, have a great New Year's. See ya.